Good morning everybody and welcome to Ignite Kids News. This week we're starting a brand new theme, so I'm really excited to be thinking about it. It's called Life This Way Up, and today's story is about God helping me. To think about this story a bit further, I'm going to hand over to Trev, who's got a really interesting weather report for us. Over to you, Trev.
Here is the weather forecast for today. It will start off bright and sunny with only a very slight breeze. But later on today, the wind will rise to storm force 5. The skies will cloud over and then there'll be torrential rain and possibly thunderstorms. Be prepared for stormy weather ahead. Unfortunately, the disciples didn't hear the weather forecast. You see, none of them had a television. So they thought, well, let's go fishing. It's a nice day. The sun is shining. What could possibly go wrong? So there they were, set out in their boat onto the Sea of Galilee. They also took Jesus with them. But it was such a nice day, nice gentle swell on the sea, that Jesus went to the back of the boat, lay down and fell asleep. The disciples, they threw their nets over the side of the boat to do a bit of fishing. And then, well, they settled back in their deck chairs. I suppose that's where their name comes from, because there were chairs on the deck of the boat. So there were deck chairs. That was nice. But then the boat started to rock a little bit. And I noticed a bit of a breeze. Now this is where you folks come in, you see. We need some sound effects. If we're going to make this storm thing work in your front room, then you need to provide the sound effects. So, well, we practiced this in the church last year. So when we have a bit of a wind, it's... And then when we have the storm, the thunder, just bang on the table or something like that. You can't bang your feet on the balcony because we're not in the church this time. And then the waves. Well, we can do a bit of this for the waves. So it was nice, gentle waves. But then the wind got a bit stronger. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. Join in. We need the sound effects of the wind. Let's try again. And then the wind began to get a bit stronger. And the sea got a bit stormier. And the thunder got a bit louder. And the disciples thought, oh, this is not what we expected. Well, see, I have my own way of weather forecasting. I've got a piece of string. And I know the weather from the piece of string. If the string is wet, I know it's raining. If the string is dry, I know it's sunny. If the string is moving, I know it's windy. And if I can't see the string, it's foggy. And if the string is very stiff, I know it's frosty. The disciples didn't have that either. But now suddenly the storm is getting really strong. And the waves are getting higher. And the thunder was making more noise. And the disciples began to panic. Oh no, are we going to sink? But, wait a minute, Jesus, he's asleep in the back of the boat. How can he be asleep while it's as stormy as this? We better go and wake him up. And the wind got stronger. And the waves got higher. And the thunder got louder. Jesus, wake up and help! And finally, Jesus said, what's all the fuss about? Well, look at the storm. We're in danger of sinking. The waves are coming over the side of the boat. And look, we're actually paddling in the water on the boat. And the deck chairs are getting wet. Jesus said, don't panic. And he walked to the front of the boat. And all he did was this. He put his hand up and said, peace, be still. And suddenly, there was no wind. The thunder stopped. The rain stopped. The seas calmed down. And it was peaceful. Jesus was the peacemaker, the peace bringer. And the disciples weren't afraid anymore. And they thought, why didn't we trust Jesus from the start.